Hello! You know, it's amazing to think it's been 20 years since Apple totally revolutionised the way we take messages and notes with their Newton MessagePad 100. Also, I'm lying through my face. It was pretty much a total flop. Let's discover why. Yes, Apple Newton MessagePad 100. Back when personal digital assistants were a thing. In fact, I think the Newton was the first thing referred to as a PDA. There's a bit of trivia for you for the pub quiz. So, it's a big rubbery slab of electronics. Just the sort of thing you'd like to carry in your pockets, except of course nobody has pockets this big. Fair bit of weight to it as well. What have we got on it? The word MessagePad and the old colourful Apple logo. Ah, those were the days before Apple were cool and were just sort of a bit weird instead. Speaker holes. It says Newton at the top with a weird little logo of an exploding light bulb, just to remind you of light bulbs. On the side we have a lock thing which you can unlock. And then there's like a thing, that's for ejecting the older PCM-CIA card there, presumably. Infrared, yes, infrared was a brilliant way to transfer data if you like your data transfers to be hideously slow and completely fucking unreliable. But hey, it's all we had in the 90s. At the bottom, we've got where the batteries go in. I'll show you that in a minute. Oh, here's interesting. Yep, you can connect it to the mains. And there's some sort of serial port so you can connect your Newton up and take your notes off it like. And look, here's the stylus. Fantastic. You'd bring down a jet aircraft with that thing. Now the battery compartment actually is vaguely interesting because it's got a really weird system for putting the batteries in. It has sort of locks that move left and right, and then when you take out the AAA batteries here, have you noticed a problem? Yes, we'll come back to that. It's a real sort of pain in the arse and strange fiddly thing to get them back in, but hey, it does work. Yes, AAAs. 4 AAAs. Back in 1993, that wouldn't have powered a lot at all, including this. The battery life was bloody terrible. In fact, I believe in later models they changed them to AA's, which helped a little. On the back it says Apple Computer, made in Japan. I love that. Apple Computer Inc. Cupertino, California, made in Japan. Model number H1000, that's the original, and 1993. Those were the days of, I'm trying to think what was cool in the 90s. Nickelodeon, there we go. And that's the power switch, which powers on this beast with its big reflective screen. Fortunately, we can actually see it for once, so that makes a nice change. Resolution-wise, I think it's 240 across, 336 down. And that's all the notes I've made, so I'll have to make the rest up as I go along. No change there then. So what can we do? We go straight into this Unfiled Notes thing, where we get to play with the infamous Newton handwriting recognition system. Now traditionally my handwriting seems to be liked by computers and it works quite well with them, but the Newton one was... well, they made a huge marketing push saying how it will recognise your handwriting and you can spit on it, but pretty much it didn't. In fact, there's that infamous joke in The Simpsons, which we'll now try to recreate. Beat up Martin. Feature Martin. Well, that's pretty close. In the show, of course, it changes to Eat Up Martha. What else can we say? Let's put my name in. Stuart Ashen. Hey, Stuart asked. Yep, already this is saving us so much time from writing in a book. By the way, we have to constantly go, no, that's not right. I didn't realise till I just did that. Actually, there's a little explosion animation. Hang on. Poof. No. Feature Martin, do Stuart. Now you're just shipping, aren't you? See, I'm not into that. Look, get rid of it. Do the animation, go on. Do it. Oh dear, I've upset it now. Right, how do we clear this, or whatever? You click on this thing, don't you? That's not... here we are. Delete, destroy. And everything was better. Right, let's try saying something else. What's a good thing to type in? Stupid things we encounter frequently. Sad onion. Hey, good work. Even got the capital I slipped in there. Celery overcoat. Well, come on then. No, not even going to try recognising that. Well done. That's really excellent. Oh no, you don't delete it like that, do you? Oh god, what have I done? Oh, I put a line in. Fair enough. Let's put another one in. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing something now. How about Chef Excellence. He has now become Cliff Excellent. Great action hero name. Good afternoon, I'm Cliff Excellent. Oh, dearie me. Well, I'm having more fun with this than I probably should have. Go on then, delete. Or I can beam it up to Scotty over the infrared. It'll take like a month, and if a particle of dust gets in the way, that's the end of everything. Delete. And delete. I'm going to try typing in celery overcoat more carefully and see if we can get something out of that, actually. Celery overcoat. Litres, float, and a sort of picture of a circle with a V next to it. Yep, I can see how this would frustrate the businessman on the move. Ooh, I've just noticed there's all weird brown stuff around the tip of the stylus. Ugh. I don't know what that is. Is something cleaning their ears out with it? Ooh, I kind of wish I'd washed it now. Let's have something else to type in. Gigabyte. Nope, doesn't even want to start recognising. Oh, it has. Yep, it's changed to 819-86978. You know what I was saying about my handwriting being good for these things? This is getting amazing now. Go on then, one last thing I can type in. I like to move it. Move it. There we are, I told you it was the 90s. And that's changed that to either mouth move it. Yep, so you can move either mouth and you will feel better. Bang. What happens if you just line through it? Nothing. All it has is, no, it inserts the word cry at the start. That's really weird. Oh, it's actually put a line through it there. Oh, sorry, I'm just piddling about with it now as a matter of interest. Well, the good news is there's also a on-screen keyboard. And by on-screen keyboard, I mean it just comes up with some buttons. Ah, here we are. So you can now type in potatoes, and it will put it at the bottom for some reason. There we are. And we can now draw people's attention to it in case they miss it because it's at the bottom. It really is a marvellous system. You can also turn off handwriting recognition, and that I believe is drawing recognition. Let's delete this. We can have a look at that. Right, so we turned off the handwriting recognition, and now you can just draw stupid faces. There we are, he's got rosy cheeks. And now you can turn on the drawing recognition thing, which kind of tries to change what you've drawn into more recognisable shapes. A bit like Flash and things like that do. Ready? Let's try the similar thing again. Well, I thought it did. Anyway, it did earlier. Just draw a circle. Will it recognise? No? Don't feel like that at the moment? No? A bit under the weather, are you, Apple, Newton? Marvellous. Go on then, one last one. Make that circle round. Go on. Nope. Not even going to bloody attempt. Oh, it did it! It did it on that square, look. Hang on. Hey, suddenly it's up again, right. It just doesn't like my circles much, or it's correcting them very slightly. Yeah, it's just correcting them very slightly. It thinks my circles are so bad it doesn't want to turn them into proper circles. Well, that's just rude. Right, so here on this suspiciously hardwired bit of cardboard at the bottom they've slipped in, we can go up and down. Useful. Press this knob, which makes that happen. Is that more for drawings? No, that's apparently not for anything. Go away. Oh god, I've broken it. The world's ended. Once we click on the clock. Oh, it tells you the battery life. Hey, we're doing all right. Mind you, I suppose it still thinks it's 1993. I bet it's got a really tall haircut. Looking at that, battery's still full. That's not too bad, I suppose. Mind you, I suppose the alkaline AAAs I've put into this were like some sort of madman's dream back in 1993. Right, names. What's all this about? Oh, the Newton Cafe and Cappuccino Court. Hey, that'll be one that was already in here, as they will all be, because I reset it. And there's Royce Walthrop of Crocker Lane. Ooh, Royce, your name makes you sound like an extra from The Great Gatsby. So what can we do? I want a new card. New. Mr. Oh my goodness, you have to... I know you have to write on the line. This person is Professor... Well done. Look at that. First name is S. Yes, his first name's SP. He's really into salt and pepper. Last name is Malensky. Nope, it's now Marinos, apparently. That's great, yeah, because that really works when you're typing in names, doesn't it? Title... Bog Trotter. Hey, don't laugh. It's a good career. Oh, except it's changed it to does hotter. Yep, that's a really weird job to have. You'd probably be working at Hooters or whatever. Company, Big Cogs Incorporated. Hey, we'll always need big cogs. Except let's change it to Big Jeff Incorporated. Hello, Big Jeff Incorporated. Yes, Jeff is free to help you move a bookcase this time next week. Big Jeff Incorporated. Oh, I don't know if I can go on with this address. Go on, let's just give him a rough city. Go on then, let's give him this city, what I'm in right now. Norwich. What was I going to change that to? Worcester. For fuck's sake. I mean, that's beyond fucking a joke now, isn't it? I mean, how the fucking hell do you get from Norwich to Worcester? I know what, that's a punishment. I'm going to type in local English place names that have really weird pronunciations that you couldn't possibly guess unless you were told it beforehand. Let's start off with Happpisburgh. Hanoi. Nope, it's actually pronounced Haysborough. Yes, I know, that makes no sense whatsoever. Locally, we've also got good old Posick. Postwick, pronounced Posick, which it's decided to change to Boston Big, which sounds great, but not exactly the place we were thinking of. What have we got? Haysborough, Posick. Oh, there's a good place, one of my absolute favourites in Suffolk, not actually that local, but a place called Stookie, and it's spelt Stiffkey. According to this, it's just the letter H. H from Steps has entirely bought that place, and he named it after himself. Oh dear, go on. One last one. Cossey. Spelt Cost-Essie. How you would pronounce these things if you weren't local, I've got no idea. And it's just changed to East, because it couldn't be... You know, I never thought they could actually sculpt shit into this sort of shape and rigidity. State, none. We're not in America. State, bad state. DE. Delaware or Germany? No idea. Zip code, can't be bothered. Country, the United Arab Emirates. There we are. Even you can't get 3 letters wrong. Apparently it can. It's now June. June is a country. I have been to June on holiday. It is very warm. Email. I dread to think. Oh, we've got the keyboard up automatically for that one. Oh dear, no, do backspace. Except it calls backspace delete, because apparently it's evil. Useless at pig.net. There we are. And it's made that, oh yeah. Useless strikes. It certainly has struck when we're using this. Phone, birthday, nobody cares. List by last name. Oh, card style, here we go. I want that one, it's got a cross on it. There we are. Show. Card. There we are. SP Marinos, Big Jeff Incorporated, does hotter, East Delaware, June. I think we'll give up commenting on that. Dates, it's like a calendar, only slow and confusing. What am I doing on the 12th? Dentist... Oh dear, I'm not writing very clearly. That's not going to get that one. Dentist explosion. There we are, I might get that bit. And it's just not even trying to read that one. Oh, it's got the handwriting recognition off. That's probably why. Let's have another dentist explosion here, and I'll write a bit clearer. I'll try to, but it's not easy from this angle. Dentist explosion. Hey, there we are. I was going to get this, I reckon. Dentist, there we are. So next time you're an exploding dentist, you could say, hey, I could have booked this on my Newton and come with Big Jeff. Right, extras, I dread to frickin' think. Inbox, outbox, presumably that's some sort of email storage. Connection, you'll be lucky. Sharp, God knows, connect to one of the Sharp things. PCM CIA card, a calculator. 9 times 6 equals 54. Well done, you can get that right at least. Volume, I don't think we ever got it to make any sound. Formulas. Explain more. Metric conversion. Oh, I see. Currency exchange. That'll be like 20 years out of date. I want to change. Oh my goodness. Currency exchange. Loan payments. Number of. No, let's do a loan payment. Number of years. 15. Let's not do this. I can't get it to work, and frankly, it's very dull. The joys. Time zones. Oh, do we get a bad map of the world? We do indeed. Go on then. Where are we? We're there. And Inverness, that's close enough. What's the time in Australia? Different. Marvellous. How do you change from one to the other? I'm here. I've decided. What? Oh, forget it. Preferences. Can we get it to make funny noises? Yeah, sound. We might be able to, actually. Oh, I've got them all turned on. Oh well, fair enough. Memory, 12k in use, 178k free. Wow, man! That's just so much memory. So presumably if you want to use it at all, you pretty much had to buy a PCM CIA card to expand it. Find, look for. Can I find... The only thing I know is on this system, Jeff. Look for Jeff. No, Jeff is now 99051. Go on, try and find it. Not found in preferences. Oh, because it's searching the... And then it says afterwards, this application does not support finding text. Couldn't you have told me that before you let me enter the fucking text and press find? Well done, lads. Assist. Please, dentist explosion. The assistant cannot interpret. Oh, I see. Ah, right. So there's like a how do I think, how do I, or please. If I'd just spent hundreds and hundreds of pounds on this, I probably wouldn't be asking it please. Anyway, please make new card. Please Macintoshes. Perfect. Do. The assistant cannot interpret this. Oh, good. Please undo. I don't know why you'd do that. There's an undo button at the bottom. Please undo. The assistant cannot interpret this. Is there anything the assistant can interpret? How do I make the assistant useful? How do I work with the assistant? There we go. Use the assist button. Tap the assist button. Tap please, then tap the request word you want. Oh, I see. Right. Well, that's a strange system. It didn't make it look like that was anything. Right. Right, so please remember... please remember what? Please remember hats. It'd be a nightmare if you forgot that hats existed. You'd be all like, what's wrong with that man's head? Do. Interpreting. Sorry, a problem has occurred. Minus 44809. Right, that's a good time to stop, I feel. Blimey, oh crikey, O'Reilly. So there we are. You could spend an absolute fortune for something bigger and heavier than a notebook that's 1,000 times slower, 1,000,000 times more difficult to use, and was likely to run out of batteries on you. And they say the 90s was a period of expansion and progress. Has it been 20 years already since Apple totally revolutionised the way we take down messages and phone numbers and business cards and that with their astonishing Apple Newton MessagePad 100, or as they called it in France, Le Pomme de Jobs. What the fuck does that mean? Start again.